All right, the Capras, round 7 comes up this weekend. They're undefeated. Their captain, Mariah Storch, talks to me now live from home. Hey, what a great start to the year, 6 from 6.
Yeah, it has been a good start to the year. Our team's just sort of really come together this year, and I suppose just every week we seem to get the lollies. So we just need to keep working towards that, I suppose, for the main end of the year, really.
Let's go back to pre-season before the start of this whole competition. It was going to be 7 rounds for mine, way too short. But obviously you had to hit the ground running, and you did that. How was pre-season, Mariah, with girls coming in from all parts of the planet?
Yeah, it was really good. We had, I think we had 3 sessions together where we come together in Rocky, obviously the home of the Capras, and we had a weekend or 3 weekends, people from Longreach, Moranbah, and then people from Sunny Coast come down to get together. And I think just having those sessions together and being able to bond with everyone and connect and, sort of know what everyone's gone through to be there and to be able to play for the Capras, it was great. And it started off on a good foot, and obviously it went through the season.
Yeah, I think you played the Panthers first up at home. That was a good hit out against a side that's been in this competition for many years.
Yeah, it was, and they've won a premiership with down at SEQ as well, and they were pretty big feat, and that game probably could have went one of 2 ways, but obviously it landed in our favour with Emma Packey sort of taking the spotlight at the end there with the try. So, but yeah, it was good. It was a good start.
I think the season, the semi-finals go 1v4 and 2v3. So at the moment, if you continue on your path as minor premiers, you don't know who your opponent's going to be. I know you don't want to look that far ahead, but that's how good this competition's been, isn't it, Mariah? That we still don't know who the top 4 are.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose it'll all come down to this weekend for the top 4. There's a lot of teams that are sitting on 4 points, and this weekend will be whether it makes or breaks them. You're
playing the Burly Bears, who've won 75,000 premierships, right? They've got some quality players there, and look, you're up against Burly, and you are at home. This will see where you're at. And it'll be a really good hit out before finals.
Yeah, it definitely will. The last time we versed them last year, we come up against them down in Burly, and it probably wasn't the greatest start we had. But it's going to be a big test considering the calibre of players they've got there, and their form leading into these games has been pretty good too. The last couple of games, so. It'll be a good test, but I'm sure that we're all up for the challenge for it, that's for sure.
There's the back line I'm just looking at for the Burly Bears, and your back line as well, which you're a part of with. Obviously, you're on the forwards, but their back line and your back line, I know the muscles got to have to win up the front, but there's so much talent out wide from both sides. This could be a very high-scoring match if it stays dry.
Yeah, it definitely could be. We've got a lot of speed in both teams and a lot of skill. So if it does stay dry, but I hear that they're predicting a bit of rain over the weekend. So, likely we might get some, but hopefully the quality of game's still the same, and it doesn't change even if it is a bit wet or dewy, or hopefully it'll still say the same. We'll be able to get the same result.
I'm also looking at there's some players, Talisha Harden, you'll probably come up against her on the weekend in some in pleasantries on the field, but you should be daunted by the Bears because you've got so much talent in your squad as well. There might be as many NRLW players or Origin players, but you've got this ticker that the Capras got. They've got it in the men's as well. They're going along quite nicely, but to come up against Talisha Harden, you must be try and stop me sort of mentality. Let me out there. Let me have a go.
Yeah, pretty well. I've played with both Talisha and Tasman. They both play in the back row for the Bronx, and you sort of you know what to expect at the same time, but you don't want to I suppose go out too strong. You just want to compose yourself and play our game. And I think if we play our game together, it'll go a long way for us into getting the lollies at the end of the day.
Mate, you've scored some tries. You've scored some. Hey,
I said I've scored one try.
Or try, I should say. You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't mind getting another one this weekend, maybe running around Karina Brown or something like that. Karina's a good friend of the show's, but there's also some talent that you'd like to sort of put on the park against this back line. Mate, with the tries, is there anybody in the forward pack who's yet to score a try? They in a bit of strife?
I think Tyler Mitchell. I think she's one yet to score a try. I think just about nearly everyone else in our side, other than maybe a centre that hasn't scored a try. But I don't know. I suppose we'll wait and see what happens this weekend if it's a high scoring game like we're predicting.
Yeah. Well, you want to if you get over the line, you've already scored your try. Maybe pop that pass to her so she gets off the nudie run and see how you go with that one. So, all right, listen, it's 4 p.m. It's at home. There's the men are afterwards as well. 4 p.m. At Mackendale Park. Now, have you played there before?
Yeah, I have, because I'm from out here at Blackwater, so I'm only 45 minutes from Emerald, and so I've played there a few times. It's a pretty good field to play on. It's a little bit heavy, but it's still pretty hard underneath. So for them faster girls, it'll make them look extra fast, and for us slow girls, it might look a little bit fast.
Well, that's probably maybe to your advantage. The Bears got to do a little bit of travelling to get to Emerald, so all the best. But listen, congratulations on a great year. You don't want to lose one before the final, and obviously you like to try and really test yourself against the Burly Bears. There's a good chance you'll come up against them again. Mariah, congratulations to you as skipper this year. The minor premiership is yours if you want it, and we look forward to seeing you progress into the finals, and all the best, hey?
Yeah, thank you very much.
That's right. I'll let you go and feed that dog.
Yeah, he's hungry.
They're always hungry. They're like children. But anyway, good on you, Mariah. Thanks for your time.